All right, well, as we come off the Memorial Holiday weekend and the thousands of people that joined us here in the Eastern Sierra town of Mammoth Lake, seeing a whole bunch of folks enjoying the beauty, as well as us, the Bishop Mule Day celebration. As always, Sierra Wave TV 3 out there at the Bishop Mule Days Parade. It's just so much fun to see all the mules and the people just enjoying themselves and having fun, and so many great folks out there. The Bishop Mule Days Parade. We're going to show a segment of that coming up here later on in the broadcast. Well, a press release states that the quality of City of Bishop water continues to be excellent. This according to the latest annual report on water quality provided by the City of Bishop. Now, the report gives information on water delivered by the city in 2016 and shows the water to be very pure and to have low levels of contaminants. The report is available on the City of Bishop website, cityofbishop.com, as well as at Bishop City Hall. Now, in addition to information on water quality and contaminants in Bishop water, the report provides information on water sources and water usage in the city. It describes the 3 wells that produce the water used in the city and describes water usage in Bishop that notes that about each person in Bishop uses about 300 gallons of water per day, which is 3 times the national average. Now, this usage rate, the press release notes, is even high for arid parts of the western states. Much of the water used in Bishop obviously goes to irrigation during the hot, dry summer months. And from the Mammoth Community Water District, high runoff and power outage in the Mammoth Lakes Basin has Mammoth Community Water District in emergency operations mode. Now, last week, press release sent out that said cabin owners and businesses around Lake Mary requested to cooperate with Mammoth Community Water District's notice to vacate until power is restored. Mammoth Community Water District crews working around the clock keep the wastewater system in the Lakes Basin operating during a Southern California Edison power shutdown, as well as the high snowmelt conditions. Now, normally, the press release notes electric-powered lift stations pump wastewater from the low-lying area around Lake Mary into collection lines that eventually reach Mammoth Community Water District's wastewater treatment plant. Now, in early February, as the snowpack began to build up, Southern California Edison shut down power to the Lakes Basin. This to prevent live electrical lines from being buried and potentially coming into contact with, well, skiers and wildlife. Now, the press release, again issued last week, noted that until power is restored, Mammoth Community Water District has used gas-powered generators to power the lift stations. Now, as the snow melt increases, lift stations are required to operate continuously to prevent overflows as runoff enters the wastewater system via manholes and cleanouts. Mammoth Community Water District's first priority is to prevent sewage outflows that could contaminate Lake Mary. All cabin owners and businesses on Lake Mary Loop Road, with the exception of Poconoby Lodge, have been notified that occupancy during the power outage is in violation of their sewer service agreement with Mammoth Community Water District. More information at 760-934-2596. Well, the Inyo National Forest, the Sierra Forest Legacy, and Sierra Nevada Conservancy hosting a workshop to discuss restoring fire to the landscape, creating fire-resilient communities, and best managing smoke for human health. Now, that workshop is scheduled for Wednesday, June 7th. Be taking place at the Mammoth Lakes U.S. Forest Service Welcome Center as you come into town from 6 until 8 p.m. The intent is to share information about the role of fire and smoke in the Sierra Nevada and to encourage a community dialogue that fosters the understanding that fire is a reality in California, including planned fires such as prescribed burns or unplanned lightning fires or human-caused fires. Now, representatives from the working group planning a presentation, Mono County Board of Supervisors earlier in that day in Bridgeport. Well, the Bishop Area Chamber of Commerce and Visitors Bureau press release says has heard from many retailers and restaurants that would like to have an event to bring more shoppers and diners out in the evening. So, Friday, June 23rd, Bishop Chamber will host the Summer Solstice Downtown Party. They're hopeful, the press release notes, everyone will join in the fun. All local restaurants and shops encouraged to stay open until 9 p.m., offer something special such as product demonstrations, discounts, food samples, perhaps some live entertainment. Bishop Chamber of Commerce will sponsor a raffle to win a $250 shopping spree at the Chamber member business of the winner's choice. Now, there's no fee for businesses to participate, but businesses should call the Chamber so they can provide you with a raffle box and include your business in the event marketing. More information, I like it, the Summer Solstice Downtown Bishop Party. Contact April at the Bishop Chamber, 760-873-8405. Well, a Mississippi man was arrested in Bishop on a felony rape charge. According to a press release from the Bishop Police Department on Sunday, May 28th, approximately 6:05 a.m., Bishop Police Department units responded to a disturbance in the area of the 1000 block of North Main Street in Bishop. Upon arrival, it was determined that a female visiting from out of the area had been sexually assaulted by a person with whom she had recently met. The person is identified as Lawrence Emmanuel Hall, 23-year-old resident of Greenville, Mississippi. Hall was taken into custody a short time later, transported to the Inyo County Jail in Independence, and was booked for felony violation of California Penal Code section, rape of an unconscious person. We'll be back with more news.